And then we have the facilitator tips for the balance module. So just basically three ideas in this section on different discussions that we can have to kind of help participants identify things within themselves. Some of these topics can be a little bit hard to come up with ideas on. So when we are asking about if they struggle with perfectionism or not and kind of how that shows up for them in what ways, you can have, if whoever's willing to share, you can have the participants name their perfectionistic tendencies out loud to kind of help people that struggle to, kind of connect some of their behaviors to perfectionism, and start to understand like how that might show up for them as well. So basically just hearing others talk about it might inspire some ideas and them to be like, oh yeah, I do that too. I didn't know that was a part of perfectionism. And then when we're talking about some things that they could tell themselves instead, that would be more compassionate and understanding. It's often hard for people to come up with compassionate ways of speaking to themselves when they're disappointed in themselves, unfortunately. So it would be helpful to ask or to help participants think of examples of what this could look like. So you as the facilitator can obviously give examples, and you can also kind of go around the room and see if anybody wants to share some examples that they have for people that have a hard time coming up with that. And then finally, when you're talking about situations that tend to dysregulate us or throw us off balance, again, a lot of people are going to be thrown off by the same things, right? So what I mentioned for me was being overwhelmed, overstimulated. This is true for a lot of people. So I'm sure that resonated with a lot of people. So same thing, it would be good to have some people, whoever can go ahead and identify that for themselves and then go around the room and share if you have enough time, so that for people, just kind of to help people become more aware of the things that tend to throw them off balance. Because sometimes we don't really have a lot of awareness of that. We just feel off and we don't really know what caused it. So, kind of help people start to make those connections.